I must tell you the truth. The government doesn't want you to know this. And it's not science fiction, it's your reality. They don't need to lock you up, they just keep you looking the other way. In a world where your every move is tracked, your thoughts are predicted, and your beliefs are shaped without you realizing. It's no longer about what's true, it's about what you're allowed to see. Forget what you've been told about secrets buried in bunkers and classified alien files. The most dangerous truths are hidden in plain sight, filtered through your feed, rewritten in your textbooks, and buried under a mountain of noise they created. This isn't conspiracy, it's strategy, and it's working. If you've ever felt like something doesn't add up, like the world is being edited around you, you're not wrong. You were never supposed to notice. There's a quiet war being waged, not with bombs, but with silence, not with soldiers, but with screens. And the battlefield is your mind. They don't need to burn books anymore, they rewrite them. They don't silence you with force, they drown you in noise. And while you scroll, stream and sleep, a new reality is being coded around you. The most powerful form of control isn't physical, it's invisible, subtle, wrapped in comfort and convenience. So smooth you thank it for the chains. What if the world you believe in isn't real? What if the truth has always been just outside your line of sight, erased, reframed, forgotten? This isn't paranoia, this is a mirror, and once you step through it, there's no going back. 1. You're easier to control. When you're distracted in the past, regimes burned books, banned art, and imprisoned dissenters. Today, it's easier than that. Why censor when you can just overload? We live in the age of noise. Notifications ping every minute. 1,000 opinions scream for attention. While we argue about celebrities or chase the next dopamine hit on TikTok, the world shifts quietly behind the screen. If you can't convince them, confuse them. Harry S. Truman. Distraction has become the new censorship. It's not that you can't know the truth, it's that you're too overwhelmed to notice it. 2. Mass surveillance is already voluntary. You don't need to be watched through a hidden camera when you're streaming your own life. 24/7, you willingly carry a GPS tracker, your phone, talk to surveillance hubs, Alexa, Siri, and let apps access your location, photos, voice, and contacts. Edward Snowden's revelations were just the tip of the iceberg. What we learned: you're not forced to be watched, you're enticed. Convenience became the ultimate Trojan horse, and the creepiest part: you agreed to it all, buried somewhere in the terms and conditions you never read. 3. History is a carefully edited storybook. History is not what happened, it's what was allowed to be remembered. The textbooks we read in school were curated with intent to create loyal citizens, not critical thinkers. Entire civilizations erased, revolutions whitewashed, heroes turned into villains, and villains into saviors. From ancient empires to modern governments, rewriting the past has always been a tool of control. Because when you can control memory, you can control identity. And without a clear past, people can be molded into anything. Who controls the past controls the future. Who controls the present controls the past. George Orwell. 4. The real power isn't in government, it's in the shadows. Politicians are the face of leadership, but often they're just that, a face. The deeper levers of power are pulled by those who never appear on ballots. Intelligence agencies operate in legal gray zones. Multinational corporations influence legislation with billion-dollar lobbies. Central banks steer entire economies, and international institutions craft policies that override national will. You voted for a president, but you didn't vote for the people who control your food supply, your data, or your money. This is the deep state, not as a fringe theory, but as a quiet architecture of influence. 5. Artificial intelligence is already shaping your reality. Your news feed is not a reflection of the world, it's a mirror made by machines. Algorithms decide what you see, what you believe, and what you don't even know exists. AI doesn't just suggest videos, it curates belief systems. If all you see is fear, conflict, or a single narrative, it's not by accident, it's by design. These systems reward engagement, not truth. And outrage is the most engaging emotion of all. What you think is your opinion might be the result of 1,000 micro-decisions made by a machine you never met. 6. You are being engineered, socially, biologically, digitally. From behavioral nudges on apps to genetic modification to biometric tracking, we are entering an age where the line between natural and synthetic is blurring. Social engineering experiments play out on billions every day through platform design. You're conditioned, likes, shares, rewards, to think, speak, and behave in predictable patterns. Meanwhile, biotech and digital ID systems are laying the groundwork for total identity integration, where your body, data, and access to society are inseparable. You're not just being watched, you're being shaped. 7. Crisis is currency. Every major crisis becomes a doorway, a moment when fear makes the public beg for solutions, no matter the cost. In 2001, fear brought us the Patriot Act. In 2020, it brought us emergency powers and sweeping surveillance expansion. And each time, power shifts upward, from the people to the few. Most never question it, because fear is the greatest silencer. Never let a good crisis go to waste. The question isn't if the next emergency will be used to control you. The question is, how much are you willing to give up for the illusion of safety? Finally, the real secret. They count on you staying asleep. The most dangerous secrets aren't the ones hidden. They're the ones ignored. Not because they're unbelievable, but because they're too uncomfortable to accept. We want to believe someone is in control. We want to trust the system. We want to be safe. But safety without awareness is just a cage with velvet walls. Don't wait for permission to look deeper. The truth is not a conspiracy, it's a responsibility. But you didn't come this far to stay silent. You felt it beneath the noise, beneath the narrative. Something's wrong. Not broken, designed, and now that you've seen the cracks in the mask, you have a choice. You can scroll on, forget this ever reached you, or you can start paying attention, asking questions, pulling the thread. Because this isn't just about exposing secrets. It's about reclaiming your mind, your freedom, your truth. Turn off the noise, look behind the curtain. Follow what they want you to ignore. It's not a conspiracy, it's a call. And the question is, will you answer it?